Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's episode of another nerdy talk show. I am your host, Evan, and I will be starting you off here alone tonight. So, let's get down to business. A couple of big news tonight here. Cruiser will be joining us later on, most likely Jablonski, and all kinds of other things going on. Cruiser saw Detective Pikachu, which he will be discussing about more or less when he gets here. Jablonski is just going to be his old Jablonski himself, and we will also have a human sacrifice. Happy Mother's Day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Day of the Moms. The moms deserve all the praise they got. If you have your mom, go give her a hug, go give her a flower, go take her out to dinner. It's 8:01 p.m., just do something. Go out there, do what you can do. Here's to all you hardworking mothers out there. With that said, let's begin tonight's session. Starting off with tonight, some news on the... Geez, what other news were out there? I wanted to open up tonight with some questions. Anything regarding Mystery Brony Theater. I'm open to talking about anything. A little bit of things going on with that. We are trying to get a spot in HarmonyCon. Hopefully that might work out. And with that said, it's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait to see what we got going on with that. Application was filled yesterday. Here you go. MBT 4K for HarmonyCon. Now, what happened next? I have been working on the next episode of Season 5. It's basically almost done. Just got to get some... Well, the sitting is. After that, I got to do the script and animate it. I apologize for the long wait, so yeah. And so yeah, that's going on there. How you doing, Magical Starflash? How you doing? Hey, Spring Shimmer, what's up? I can see you over there, chat room. Feel free to join in that one. And like I said, guys, feel free to join into the Ants chat room there. Excuse me. Feel free to join in the chat room right here. What happened this week? Oh my god, a lot happened this week. So much. Anything happen on YouTube? Yeah, the only thing that happened that I can think of that happened was that one thing that happened in the video game community. With Detective Pikachu coming out. It's doing really good. Can't wait to talk about more on Cruise with that, except, it came in second place to Avengers Endgame. Who the hell could have figured that out? Oh, I got a message on Discord. Who's it from? It's from, it's from Yugi Brony. Yugi Brony. He's a good kid. Anyway, let's get on with here. How are you guys tonight? Hope you're doing okay. So yeah, Mystery Brony Theater is going to be in action. We are working on it as we speak. As a matter of fact, hold on. I got something good that you guys might like. Again, my side monitor is still broken, so I need to get that done. Now I look like I'm up here looking up at God, trying to get me an answer. Give me an answer, God. I need your help. Let's move on here. In order to prep for Mystery Brony Theater, we actually did get some title cards done, including the name of the second part for Whirl, and also the web page for the next episode has been released. I put it out in the public to kind of like build expectations. I'm gonna link it to you guys here for those of you interested in checking it out. Now, this isn't the episode that I'm about to show you, but it's basically... Thank you for the boob, Darth Raven. This isn't the episode I'm showing you. This is basically the a link to the page where it's going to be, as well as what we're going to be watching. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Enjoy that stuff there. Again, this is not the episode. It's not done yet. It's more like a sneak preview, including the title cards. The least I can do... Introduce the people who are joining us tonight. I already did. Cruiser will be joining us later, and Justin Jablonski will also be tuning in. And if anybody wants to join in, you have the link there to the Discord chat, and feel free to jump in. So tonight I basically released that that going on and things going on. So yeah, it's one of those things that I'm looking forward to. Darthalu. Hi, Darthalu. I'm looking at two different chats here from Twitch and YouTube, so yeah. I love the taste of sweet, sweet, sweet fruity wine at night. To be honest, TBH, Darth Raven 226. So yes, he's your bro, Mojo bro. So, with that said, thank you very much. So with that said, let's talk about what else has been going on here. I guess I might as well get this out of the way, the Pro Jared incident. All right, so let's get this out of the way, because, you know, I think it's better respectful if I talk about this, considering I've also been a victim of what he did. What the whole situation was, Pro Jared cheated on his wife and was... How do I word this? He cheated on his wife and was messing around with Commander Holly behind the scenes, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not cool, especially for a guy who was a victim of it. Not that I'm throwing that out there, just I hate it. With that said, also, so not only did that happen, they ended up divorcing. So yeah, cheating. Nice work, Jared. Congratulations, you really destroyed your outlook. But no, you didn't just destroy your outlook. Look at how people are going to see you. You also went ahead and fucked up your career, and then... Oh, hey, Cruiser, what's up?
Okay, I assume we're talking about Pro Jared.
Yes, we're talking about Pro Jared here. Get on the camera.
Yep, right here, buddy. Okay, so I can tell we're talking about Pro Jared here because of Fluttershy's hair. Her hair is all frizzled because of what Pro Jared did.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I am also very much frizzled about what Pro Jared did, so there you go.
Were you a fan of his?
I think his videos were pretty cool. I liked his smart, not so much for comedy, but so much for informity. I liked kind of the stuff he did. I loved his review of some of the Final Fantasy games as well as the other stuff. But like Princess Lovebright says hi.
Hello, Princess.
So yes, that was something that was just one of those things that was going on there. It just got under my skin. Like I was talking to my friend Courtney, and and I told her that this was just getting under my skin badly because of what he did. So
yeah. Now, I wasn't, like you, I wasn't really much of a fan of his. His videos were informative, but they were never really that entertaining. He actually was at Con Bravo the year I went, but I didn't see the guy. I saw him walk in the hall, that was it.
Oh, I can get actually a video of you burning his autograph if you got one. That's what you should do. You should get like a small collection of like C-list celebrity YouTubers, and just in case they mess up like they've been doing for the past 2 years, you can just show a video of you burning them.
That's an idea, but the autographs I got from Con Bravo, like a lot of them were from the original Channel Awesome lineup back then when it was awesome, and I actually gave them to Josh Scorcher as a Christmas present, which he almost cried over. That was sweet.
Oh, you made Josh Scorcher cry. How beautiful.
Almost. He said almost. Which I'm like, yeah, I was that close to making a Marine cry.
He's a Marine. Didn't even know that. Semper Fi, man.
Yeah, he's a Marine.
Semper Fi.
But, Semper Fi, do or shut up. But anyway, this surprised me. I have to say, what surprised me even more was the fact that he was married. The guy's not much of a looker. Yeah, but I
think he looks kind of handsome. I mean, like, basically, yeah, like...
Dude, he looks like Spoonie Light, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, I thought he looked good. I actually knew a couple guys that looked like him. There was this guy, the guy, he was married. He did videos with his wife, actually, ex-wife now. And the fact that what he did is just, out of the question. Dick move, man. Dick move.
What boggles me, though, is, first of all, why would you do this? I mean, it's bad enough that you cheated on your wife, but then we had
Here's the thing: if it had just been him cheating on his wife, yeah, he would have been looked at as a dick. But maybe he might have had some retaining. But let's put it like this way: what you did, you don't do. You fucking don't do.
I mean,
and I fucking.
And not to mention, why would you even tell people to send you nudes? Like, why?
I fucking hate talking about this on the show. Like really, man.
Evan and I were actually talking about this earlier this week. Essentially, the gaming community now has its Toon Critic.
Oh my god.
The only difference is that his channel is still up, and his social media. I don't know why, but it is.
I can actually bring you up his last tweet right now because it was just tweeted 2 days ago.
Oh, really?
So let's talk about here. Sorry, I'm sending something to Yugi Brony. He's helping us out with a video. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, package.
Oh, I'm looking up a tweet and you got to save the package for after the rant, man. Come on.
But it... Okay.
I don't care if it's...
All right.
I mean, you can open it, just not now. You can open it, just not now. We're kind of doing this.
Okay.
So let me see here. So let's put it like this way. He was supposed to appear at something. So, like... Sorry, I'm using this with one hand here. The guy, like, what you do, just... I don't know whether it's the thing where people think they can get away with anything because you're you, but, like... You know what I'm saying?
I like Toon, it does seem like he was taking advantage of his, and I use this word loosely, his star status.
He posted a statement about him divorcing his wife. I think that's all we got from it. But the last thing he posted was 2 days ago. I won't be able to make it to I won't be able to make it to the descent this year, but I hope everyone attending has a great time. You want to know why you didn't make it to the descent? Because they freaking dropped you because you messed up.
Yeah. He did.
Like I was thinking about this thing. This is making Channel Awesome's problems look wholesome, honestly.
And to everybody who's listening right now, I just want to say one thing, and that is, for one thing, do not take nude pictures of yourself. And post them. I mean, seriously, this is going to come back to haunt you in some way at some point.
Yeah.
Do not do this.
Never do that.
Okay. Period. I don't care if you're just doing it, for laughs or sharing with just your friends. No, don't. It's going to get out at some way, somehow. Trust me.
Once it's on the internet, you're not getting it off.
Yeah. I mean, well, I wouldn't necessarily say Tara Strong learned that the hard way. She basically did the whole Twilight Licious thing, but then took it down. And she said, I realized once you try to take something down off the internet, you really can't.
I think that was Black Griffin's video, but anyway, what I'm also trying to put in here is like, I'm sorry, my head's like just maxed out with all this, like, fuck, honestly, just like according to this, the Descent is a D&D live stream thing. Well, he's not playing D&D. I mean, when was the last time he uploaded a damn video? It was in December. Nice work.
That I don't know. The last video of his I saw was I think when he was talking about the Mortal Kombat cartoon.
Oh yeah, that freaking thing. Look how fast I'm running.
Yeah,
So yeah, Normal Boots has also dropped him off their thing. He's been fired, so he's not going to be coming back for Madness. Game Grumps have also done I'm going to say privatized or removed any video that involved him. And who only knows, like, I can only imagine what Normal Boots is going over with their Madness series right now, having to deal with all this.
I do know that the Completionist, he's donated like $5,000 to like 3 different charities because of this. Yeah, he was able to he made a post statement like talking about this, and he was more or less not only mentioning what happened vaguely in the correct sense, may I add, but also was also putting out there for charities for people to help people like not have this, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't stress this enough. People, do not take naked pictures of yourself.
Let's just make this a new thing. Do not pro the Jared.
There you go. That'll be our new hashtag.
Do not pro the Jared.
Yeah, and we'll just tell people what it means is just do not take dick pics or naked pics, whatever you want to call them.
I mean, yeah, you can set. That's even the harder part. Like, you send there's points where people can do that stuff. They send them to like boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever you do there, but they don't know. But you don't even know if you mess with them that's another thing there. Even if you do that with the person you're with, do not betray them. Do not frickin' be that guy, because you don't know whether or not they're gonna go and betray you back.
Yeah, and not to mention, from what I understand, like all these posts and texts were on his old phone. Why? Why would you keep those around?
Like, let me give you a comparable story here. I'm gonna. Well, I brought myself in late. Like, when my girlfriend broke my heart and ran my back, I was like, I wouldn't say I was going to do this, but like there was no point of me doing it. Like that small imbecile dark side of me wanted to leak the picture she sent me onto the internet, but then again, who would care because she's not online? That was during the time when when it just happened. I'm like friggin' in that state of depression where I just wanted to punch a hole in the wall until I kind of rolled down and said it's just not worth stooping to her level. Yeah, in this case, I can't say whether she did was the right. In this case, like, hell, what was he doing to his wife? He was gaslighting her or something like that as well.
Yeah, but I'm not quite sure exactly what that means.
It's like a psychological thing, I believe. It's not like a physical abuse thing. It's like more or less mental abuse or something kind of, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys know what that is, just let me know. So yeah, just even if you're in a relationship, if you end up breaking up or anything like that, don't be a dick about it. Don't be a friggin' idiot about it, and just emotional abuse basically. Thank you, Magical Starflash. But you know what? I'm just gonna make this simple here. Wait, that's the wrong link there. I'm saying the link in here. If any of you guys want to talk to us about this whole situation, feel free to join the Discord chat. I will bring you in here to talk about this.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing that was surprising was not to kind of make light of another situation, but when JonTron had his thing. Oh
my god.
Yeah, and the thing is that I think a reasonable person would realize that JonTron was basically just set up. And what I mean is that he was set up to answer questions to give uncomfortable answers to.
I wouldn't say that. Like, I can imagine he was there and he had to give something. It was kind of like something that was worded wrong, in my opinion. But like, I don't.
Yeah, and the thing. But my point is that after that incident, everybody, or at least Peanut Butter Gamer, threw him under the bus. And now I'm not familiar with Peanut Butter Gamer that much. I do know that he has a big, strong following.
Yeah, PB.
But then suddenly this whole thing with Pro Jared happens, and PBJ Gamer is defending him.
He was what?
Yeah, Peanut Butter Gamer. He was defending Pro Jared.
Well, either way, he's the guy leading Normal Boots, and he issued the statement of kicking him off, I guess. So yeah, that happened there. Oh, Jablonski, cool. You're right on time. We're ragging on Pro Jared.
Yep, we can hear you fine.
Yeah, hello.
So what's his subscribe count up to now?
Oh yeah, it's
down to.
Oh yeah, let's take a look here. Let me see here. Thank you for the sound effect there. Let's see here. Pro Jared. His sub count is now at 837,730. Refreshing. 28. Refreshing. 29. Refreshing. Still at 29. Refreshing. 28. Refreshing. Refreshing. 26.
And
yeah, there.
What, a couple days ago?
Yeah, like the guy lost like 200,000 subscribers in one day.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking like he's lost at least over 10% of his subscribers.
And it's like at this point, I can imagine it's probably what's the word I'm looking for? The worst of it is probably gone now, but it's still going to go down. Still going to go down. And it's debatable whether or not he's going to be reported for what he did. Because here's the thing, unlike what, here's the thing, I can't tell whether or not this is like able to be reported or considered a crime, because unlike ToonLink, he wasn't doing it at a direct audience, he was doing it at an open audience, so yeah.
Yeah.
You okay there, Jabos? Your connection's a little hiccupy.
Yeah, I'm just walking around my living room right now, just trying to get things settled, since I'm going to be seeing Detective Pikachu tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get to
I actually already saw it.
Oh my god.
How was it?
It's as good as everyone says it is.
Well, how many critic reactions did you see before going to it?
None.
You went to a movie with it. Oh my god, it's a rare occasion, ladies and gentlemen. Cruiser went to a movie without looking for pre-critical reactions to it.
Not exactly. I mean, it was already getting rave reviews.
So what? So was the other movies that you saw and you still were questioning about it. Anyway, I mean, like,
that was that was just She-Ra.
and Star Wars and the Marvel movies.
Well, the Marvel movies I just fell behind on, dude. I never was really giving the Marvel films a hard time.
Anyway, like one of the things that's really interesting though, I was actually looking up more news on Detective Pikachu. I'm glad it's doing good as like one of the best rated video game movies on Rotten Tomatoes right now, but like I want to say that like I was flabbergasted to see that it came in second in the box office this weekend.
Gee, I wonder to what.
Yeah, I wonder what could have possibly defeated it.
I don't know. Endgame?
Yeah, Endgame became number one for its third week at the box office, man.
It's finally coming for Avatar.
Yep, it's like literally chasing Avatar right down there. It's already sank the Titanic, so yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't blame it. Endgame was a good movie. Not perfect, but good.
I'm pretty sure it's better than Avatar.
Oh yeah. As someone who's seen Avatar, yeah, it's way better.
I could say that. I mean, I like Avatar, but like, it was better. Unless you see Iron Man flying around Pandora, that would be pretty much the selling point.
That'd be hilarious.
But anyway, going back to Detective Pikachu, I think a big reason though why it's doing so good is because number one, you don't have to know Pokemon in order to get the movie.
That's good.
So that's number one. Number two, it's more of a detective movie than it is a Pokemon one.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where the guy's just paired with a rabbit, and it's still a detective movie.
Mm-hmm. But don't get me wrong, the Pokemon were definitely great to look at. It had some adorable moments. There was one part in the movie that was a bit too much for me. It's like, okay, this is getting way too big, guys.
Yeah, just don't mention.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention spoilers. But some people were saying the video game movie curse is broken.
No.
Personally, I thought it broke a long time ago at the Mortal Kombat movie. Oh, shut up! I was there. Everybody loved it.
Hear me out. I don't think there was ever really a curse. I think it's just that no one really knows, except for a select few, on how to do a proper video game movie.
Okay, I can give you that one.
I mean, like I said, with video game movies, it's kind of hard because they have to fit like all this stuff into a movie. But with Detective Pikachu, it's literally just a crime story. That's it. It's not like hundreds of gyms you have to go to. It's like all just one It's just like one story basically. Hold on, we got a caller. They're coming in there. Magical Dude, you are on air. Welcome to Ants. Magical Dude.
Magical Dude, say something.
Hello.
Magical Dude.
Okay, thanks for joining us. All right, continue.
Okay. But I will say though, the Bulbasaurs, I think they ripped off the face from Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon.
Why so?
If you look at the face, the way it's constructed, it looks just like Toothless.
Okay.
But is that a bad thing?
Yeah, like I haven't seen. I'm not really interested in seeing the movie, not because I think it's bad. I just think like, yeah, whatever. Well, if you come back on there, see if you can do there, Magical Dude. Maybe we can get you back on. Let me see.
Oh, did you guys tell? Did you already guys tell the thing that happened last night?
We talked about that. Shh.
Yeah, I did briefly mention at the beginning about us trying to go in for throwing the application. I don't want to get too much into it because we don't know anything.
I know.
We don't want to jinx it either.
But like,
I know.
Harmony Con, do you have a date to prom? Anyway,
Anyway, who keeps falling for that scam?
Let me see.
Now,
the Bulbasaurs. Okay, they got the frog face. I'm looking at a side-by-side comparison.
But a little update news for everyone is that my living room is now done. It is painted and it has been
okay.
mostly
we're gonna have him try again. Sorry.
Okay.
Magical Dude, welcome to Ants. You are on air again. We are
Say
waiting.
something.
You are to say hello to us. It's a 2-syllable word.
Echo.
I was trying to simulate like the cricket noise. Thank you very much again, Magical Dude. Sorry. Unless I accidentally muted him. Nope, I didn't. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that sorry, what were you saying?
His living room is done.
Yeah, it's all painted. It looks pretty. I got my plushes up on one net, surprisingly, and it's still holding. I got Mr. Bone Jangles hanging from a random ceiling hook.
Wonderful. I don't know who that is, but thank you.
A few posters. Like my 2 wall scrolls up, I'm going to be getting new frames for my posters. And once my bedroom is done and my king-size bed gets in my freaking room again.
Magical Starflash, it's all good. It's okay. It happens. Sometimes my chat breaks and sometimes that chat breaks. It happens all the time. Don't worry.
Yeah, we appreciate you for just coming out and watching the show, though.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
I kiss you. I kiss you.
Now, as for the box, this is what was in it.
Oh, okay. Let me just
What's in the box?
What's in the
It
bag?
was this.
A shark?
No, it's my dick.
What is that? The Newfound Glory?
Yes, the new covers EP from Florida pop punk band Newfound Glory, signed. That's right,
Ooh.
motherfucker. That's how you roll. And a frame to go with it.
Cool, man.
This damn vinyl is 10 by 10. You have no idea how hard it is to find a 10 by 10 frame.
Well, I know hard.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hobby Lobby.
I
Hobby
tried.
Lobby. Walmart.
I tried. Hobby Lobby did not have one for a vinyl this size.
What
Well,
about
shit.
Yeah, so I had to. I was googling like 10 by 10 vinyl frames, and it was so hard to try to find one. And here's the thing: when you see a frame, like even if you have the measurements, it can still be off by like just a centimeter, and you don't know it without trying it. Luckily, I found one on Amazon, and it says it can fit a vinyl record fine, so we will see about that. So I am removing the back piece.
No, I'm kind of irritated because there's this one vinyl that I've been trying to get a hold of, and Barnes & Noble still has it. It's Tool's Lazarus album, or Lazarus.
The FYE that's by me has it.
what the hell's an FYE?
Gasp!
I know what an FYE is. That was the joke.
You better know. Though I will admit, mine was the best one when I was in New York because it also had an arcade.
Yeah, FYE. For your everyday cleaning needs.
Boop.
Bushwhacked. Cruiser, look at him opening the box. Can it fit? Can it fit? Can it fit? Can it fit?
So, when you say can it fit, and I'm only hearing audio.
I guess you could say that Amazon
Bastard.
Amazon lied to you, which means they made the mistake of proing the Jared.
Oh, so now it's a verb?
No, we made it into like a new thing. Life lesson number 10. Do not pro the Jared.
What about Jareding the pro?
No, that's not. No, we're not gonna do that. I mean, it sounds more like Girardi. Remember Girardi from Team Fortress 2?
Yep.
Girardi. Oh my god.
Bonus.
Now I gotta figure out how to send this back.
I don't know. Can you do it even though you unwrapped it?
I would think so.
It's like that one angry video game nerd sketch where he gets the Atari 5200 and he gets the wrong controller by accident.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like that. It's pissing me off. I just want a frame for my goddamn signed vinyl.
Don't worry.
And I cannot find one anywhere.
Don't worry, you can mail it back, you'll get a refund, and they'll even include a free copy of Fallout 76.
Oh, would you shut up?
No, I thought it would be 50 Shades of Grey.
What?
I thought it was a free copy of 50 Shades of Grey.
Nope, 76. I was actually watching that video by the Internet Historian. It's done really well. Cheer up. Do you want Jablonski to sing you a song?
Go fuck yourself.
Jablonski, sing Cruiser a song to make him happy.
If you're happy, you know, like clap your hands.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, in a couple days.
What?
In a couple days, I will know if I will be getting internet next month.
In a couple days, you'll know if you're the father, dude.
Speaking of which, I want to give a big
No,
shout.
I got Maury figuring that out for me.
Speaking of which, I want to give a big shout to my brother from another mother, Darren Jamison, who announced he was going to be a father this year. Kudos to you, man. Glad to see you're moving up in the world, man.
Woohoo!
He's in Alaska right now. I think he's part of. I think he's part of the Air Force, I believe. Good dude. He's a nice dude. Cruiser would love him.
Evan thinks I'll love everybody, but that's usually not the case.
Shut up, you love it.
Let me get my calendar up and see if I got the right date. Yeah, my little sister's graduating next week.
Nice.
And then she'll realize how much the world actually sucks.
Ups and downs. A little bit of a quick reminder here, ladies and gentlemen. Next week's stream will be canceled due to us attending MegaCon. Feel free to join in there.
MegaCon!
Also
it's gonna be a shit year.
Wouldn't say that, but you know.
Well, I'm just not that impressed with the lineup this year. I mean, the one person they got that just made me go, "Oh my god, I gotta meet them," was Patrick Warburton, and he canceled.
Yeah, because he's going to MomoCon.
What?
In Atlanta. He's a guest over there.
It must be a better like deal or something.
Yeah.
And then they also had the voice actors for Aladdin and Jasmine from the original Disney animated movie. Then they canceled. And everyone else is from like a bunch of movies and shows I've never seen. So really, the only guest I'm there that I'm interested in is like the cast from Boy Meets World.
Hey.
What?
Beanie!
Yeah, he's not there. He's old.
Apparently, Keyframe is going. Hey, apparently Keyframe's going to MomoCon. Maybe you can like get friggin' her to get you an autograph from her or something like that. I don't know if you know her.
I've been trying to get a hold of Keyframe actually.
Wait, all the other people are from things you've never heard of or don't know?
No, I've heard of, but I just haven't seen.
You never saw Doctor Who?
God damn it, dude! You know what I'm talking about.
Or Arrow?
No.
You never saw Smallville?
Not really.
You've never seen Back to the Future? RoboCop? The Lost Boys, Survivor 24?
Don't really have an interest in those.
The Goonies?
Nah.
Lord of the Nose Piercings?
The fuck is that?
Power Rangers?
I've met Tommy already.
Once Upon a Time?
No, I think it's got Billy there this year. I can't remember. I'm getting the wrong one.
Tyler, guy from Supergirl.
Dude, I told you this already. I'm not that big into superheroes.
Whoa, Wheezy. What was that?
Sorry. That was me.
Evan should be able to get a hold of Key as they're both in the Secret Rift. She's never on, so I can't really complain. So yeah, I guess right there. Oh, what about Aqua Teen Hunger Force, huh?
Dude, you and I both have met Carrie.
Friggin' the Yellow Power Ranger is gonna be there.
Where?
She like Carrie is hanging out at a booth. I forgot where it is. She was there last year. The yellow one. What was it? Trini? Yeah, I think she's
She died.
There's another Yellow Power Ranger, man.
Yeah, there's another one.
Who died.
What?
Trini is the one who died.
Who is the one who? Okay, who was the Yellow Power Ranger that still lived?
You tell me.
Depends on which one you're going for.
What he said.
Oh my God, I gotta look through Facebook and find a fucking. Well, she's gonna be there at a booth. No, she's not registered guest though. She's just chilling at a booth.
Let's see. I got well, at the Comic-Con I'm going to, there's going to be the Black Ranger.
Friggin' Walter
no
Jones.
one.
Walter Jones.
Yeah.
I met him. He's a chill dude.
I need to get the, you know how they reissued the flip head action figures?
I do not.
Yeah.
They did one for the Black Ranger, and I have to freaking buy it, so that way I keep up with my aesthetic for my collection.
It's gonna be mean for me to ask. Are the fingers correct?
Yep.
Really, the action figure.
Like the original package and everything.
The action figure. No, I mean the action figure. Does it really have 9 fingers?
I actually don't know.
I just asked you if the fingers were correct.
I thought you said figures.
What if there's like a rare version of that action figure that just has 9 fingers? I don't know why he said.
Sort of like how there's a Freddy Krueger doll with the Pee Wee Herman voice box in it.
What? Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it was a factory error where Freddy Krueger dolls from back in the day mistakenly had Pee Wee Herman voice boxes in it. And same with the other way around.
Oh my God. Hey, Courtney.
It was hilarious.
If you can find a copy of that, send it to us, please.
But yeah, I got pretty much. I'm setting up for a Power Rangers shelf somewhere because I got the Legacy Morpher. I got Austin St. John's autograph. I got the Black Beard.
Yep. Sad. Sorry, go on.
Huh?
No, go on.
I got Super Sentai Morpher and a few Ranger keys. And if it's about the Ninja Storm actor, yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's so sad about hearing about the guy from Ninja Storm passing away.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at his age. I don't know how old he was, but he was pretty young.
He was like 32.
Oh my God. It's even worse than when Jason David Frank escaped assassination.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That guy who literally wrote on his count, who was trying to go to that convention just to kill him. He literally had in his books, in his planner book on his phone, saying "Kill Jason David Frank." You remember that incident, Jablonski, where Jason David Frank escaped assassination? Damn it,
he keeps kind of fading in and out.
Jablonski is assassinated.
Yes, he is.
I know that person. Sorry, I'm answering a question there. Yeah, I know that person went poof. Courtney B. Trouble Blitz. Never mind. Okay, but whoa, Jablonski.
Yep, can you hear me?
We were talking about how Jason David Frank escaped assassination.
Oh, nice.
You ever heard that story?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay, this guy was going to a convention just for the sole purpose of just killing Jason David Frank. I forgot what the reason was, but what happened, Cruiser? Like, what actually happened to that guy?
I mean, his reason for doing it?
Yeah, what was the reasoning behind that and everything? Like, does he not like the color green or something? It was kind of stupid.
No.
Do I have to look it up?
Honest, yeah, you're gonna have to look it up.
Okay, you look it up. Just talk to the people and give them some candy or something.
So there's like 2 of the movies that are coming out this month that I have to see.
Okay.
John Wick 3. Badass. Which is funny, but actor starts out in comedy, goes straight into fucking action and kills it. And Godzilla.
Is that coming out next week?
End of the month.
Okay. Let me see here. His name was Matthew Serling. He went to the place with. Oh my God, this is. I don't. You think I'm gonna get ragged if I talk about this on this chat?
Nah,
Okay.
it's old news. You can talk about
He
it.
came to this was in 2017. This guy named Matthew Sterling was coming to a convention. He was armed with 3 handguns, some pepper spray, throwing stars, a combat knife, and a shotgun. And his goal was to kill Jason David Frank. He even set it says here the suspect had a calendar reminder set for May 25th on his phone that said "Kill JDF."
Okay, but why?
I'm trying to figure that out. Phoenix Comic Con saying, I'm very grateful to the Phoenix Police Department for their brave, outstanding efforts which avoided a terrible tragedy. Has Merchant added, I don't know. Sterling was charged for 1 count of attempted murder, 3 counts of aggravated assault, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if it was if they got anything for a motivation here. I guess he was just crazy. But it looks like he, what happened here? I don't know what happened. I think he just turned himself in and he stopped before anything happened. So yeah.
Probably jealous that Tommy got the Pink Ranger after all.
Excuse me?
There are crazy people in this world, like Pro Jared. But yeah, it's like one of those things. Sorry about that, Courtney. You're coming home. I'm trying to think about anything else that happened this week. A lot of things were happening this week, and it's just been one of those things that's just crazy. But it's just one of those times where you just got to be careful, especially at conventions as big as this. Anything could possibly happen.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
I'm sorry, in my opinion, the world died long ago, and many, many years ago. I'm gonna say.
Well, we're all fine now.
I'm gonna say 2000 and. I'm gonna say 2006 is when the world ended. Wait, when did the tablet come out?
I don't know.
I think it all ended when the tablet came out. Anyway,
Why the tablet?
I don't know. It's complicated. Anyway, let's talk more about Justin's red shirt.
It's my uniform for work.
I don't care. It's a nice red shirt.
Oh, so wait, he has a red shirt? Hope you have your last will and testament there, buddy.
What?
It's a Star Trek thing.
Uh-huh. Oh, I get it now. Oh my god. Another nerdy talk show where we talk about Cruiser's shirt. Anyway, there you go. It's like every single episode is just you talking about the same shirt, just with you add some different features to it, like add on to it, and more and more and more.
So yeah, I'm really not that impressed with this year's lineup for MegaCon, and I don't know if Evan got this too, but they sent out this survey. Now I know a lot of cons do that. They send out surveys, but normally they do those after conventions. This was beforehand, and they actually teamed up with some college to do it. Let me see if I can quickly pull it up here.
Oh, I actually have a question for you guys.
Yes.
More specifically, Cruiser.
Yes.
You heard about what's going on with Spooky Empire, right?
What?
Yeah, it's going to Tampa this year. Kind of interesting, to be honest.
What?
Someone that used to live around that area. It's grown immensely for conventions.
Really?
The area alone. Let's see. There's usually like 2 or 3 conventions happening about every month. From like Tampa down to St. Pete.
Florida has become a mecca for conventions, I've noticed.
It really has. It's usually Florida, Georgia, Texas, New York, and California.
Okay. University of Central Florida. Yeah, they teamed up with the Rosen College of Hospitality Management for this survey. And it's completely anonymous. They did not ask me for my name, address, or my phone number. not even my email. And I basically told him, like, I'm honestly I'm not really that impressed with this year's lineup. I really haven't been for some time. I know superheroes are, a big thing right now, but I am just not into those.
Isn't that what the point? It's essentially MegaCon is essentially like it's all out there with different media, but it is essentially centrally a comic convention. So you could expect a lot of them being there, being superheroes, man.
No, dude, it's just because they're the in thing right now. It's not that hard to figure out.
I thought it was a huge flea market you had to pay your way into.
That's every convention for you, I guess.
And not to mention, just like I said previously, I mean, the one person I was, there, the most excited to meet canceled. So there's really no one there that I'm just, my god, going over.
Oh man, you just can't. Like some people, they can't like get specific interests. I don't even know what I'm saying. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk now. So, like the one thing that I've been asking for is, get more rock stars, and because you know what, I never see them cancel. I mean, I'll never forget Spooky Empire. Like they got Weird Al. The year we had that hurricane, or I think it was a tropical storm actually, and they had to cancel the con. But then they were able to kind of reschedule it, and Weird Al came back. He didn't cancel, unlike Norman Reedus. Make a tighter contract. Seriously, come on. Like, I'm starting to get a little suspicious here. Like, if they're just using like these celebrities' pictures to get us to buy tickets.
Usually that's the case. Like with me, certain conventions I usually go to, regardless. Bell County Comic Con being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like my second year going, but they hit it out of the park last year, and hopefully now this year I could finally get the fucking autograph from the one of the co-creators for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, just and not to mention, part of me is still like I'm over it for the most part, but part of me is still a little bitter about the whole thing with Brent Spiner when we went to Tampa Bay MegaCon. Him, just telling people don't vote for Trump, don't vote for Trump. It's like, motherfucker, we are here to get away from that.
Exactly.
And it's not even any of your freaking business.
What was the stream?
What, Evan?
I said as well as the stream.
Yeah, I mean, I really just hated that. But like some of the guests that I was suggesting are people that I didn't think was that unreasonable. Like the one thing that I've been pitching for a long time, besides the Eds reunion, was the band Rammstein, or at least one member from the band. Two of them have a solo project that are in English, figuring out they could use the promotion. The other was C418, the composer for the Minecraft soundtrack. I thought that would have been cool. Or the band Ghost or the band Tool.
It's kind of hard to say because
Tool's gonna be impossible to get.
Going back to what you said about the Minecraft thing, he actually was a guest at a convention for Minecon, which was one of the most disastrous cons that was ever pitched. So, yeah, I don't know if he's gonna do another one. So, yeah.
But Jablonski, Maynard would be impossible to get. But the other guys, like when the other guys at Tool do like a VIP meet and greet thing, they're there. It's just Maynard who's too much of a chicken shit.
Yeah.
And speaking of Tool, I know a lot of people are excited about this new Tool album, their first one in 16 years.
Yes.
And
I'm overly excited right now.
And don't get me wrong, like I'm definitely going to listen to it. I know there was a leaked song, but it's a live version of the song, and I want to hear the studio version because that's the one I'm going to be listening to the most. So I got to hear the studio version. So I'm reserving judgment here. Still can't stand Maynard's attitude. However, as much as I hate the fact that he acts the way that he does, and to give everyone another idea of this guy. If like when he is on stage performing with any of his bands, he'll actually perform like behind like a curtain, so you just see a silhouette. Or if you actually take a picture, he'll have you kicked out. Uh, I have no idea why he's grumpy as hell. He just is. But that being said, I do have to give this guy the ultimate respect because when Tool was on their hiatus, he started a winery. He started his own wine company, and in the process of doing that, he created jobs for people. And I believe that's the ultimate form of charity you can do, is to give somebody a paying job. And because of that, I have to respect the man.
I mean,
So say what you want about his rock star attitude, but the guy did create jobs for people. And so for that, Maynard, I do tip my hat to you.
Yeah, one of my friends, I am still jealous to this day, and it is on my list, has seen Tool in concert, and he said it was amazing.
I know Rammstein's also getting ready to release a new album as well. And here's something interesting with that. Rammstein, like they were releasing, like 5 songs or 5 music videos to promote their first album in like 11 years. And one of the songs they released was a song called Radio, and I didn't like it. It just didn't really do anything for me. So everyone was talking. Go ahead.
There is one band that I would or at least one artist I would actually think would do really well at a convention.
And that is?
Mystery Skulls.
I was just talking with someone about them, actually. The person I'm doing my latest episode of Hoof Rock with, he actually took his girlfriend to a convention to see them. So I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But anyway, Smokey, no. My cat is being a bad kitty. Damn it.
He was near fondling his mic.
Okay. No. Stop it, Smokey. Lay down.
The cat. I don't know if he's gonna lay down.
Okay. He's laying down.
Of course he is.
Okay. So anyway, I did not like the song. For me, it actually felt like filler. And so I went to their official Facebook group, and I just typed out my opinion about the song. Like, I just didn't like it. It feels like filler. I know what it's about, but it still didn't do anything for me. And I had so many people just, oh, how could you say that? I'm like, guys, the song just didn't do anything for me. And I even had one guy called me out and said that I was a troll because I said it was filler. Go, no, dude, that's just how it feels to me. It's like, okay, you're being sincere, but what do you mean by filler? And I said, to be honest, I had kind of a hard time figuring out what the right word or phrase was to describe it. But when I say filler, to me, it feels like one of those movies you see on Rotten Tomatoes that has a 0% on it. It looks like 1,000 Words or Less or Pluto Nash. It's a movie where it's not inherently bad, but it's not inherently good. It just does not make a reaction out of you at all. And that's how I felt about this song. And people were starting to get, an idea like, okay,
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying there.
Yeah, I guess what really kind of threw them off is that they wanted to know what I meant when I said filler, because in the music world, that's a pretty harsh criticism. It's basically a song you just threw together to fill up an album.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of...
Okay, so just about anything Nickelback has done in the past 3 albums?
Basically, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Number 5's career.
Yeah, and so here's what I did in response to this. I actually created another thread on the same group, asking people to name one thing they don't like about Rammstein, because even though while I explained myself to this one guy, there were still hundreds of others who thought that I was a buzzkill, that I was ruining everyone's time, that I was being a troll. And so I made this to challenge people. I said, give me one thing you do not like about the band. It could be a song, it could be a business practice, or something that they do personally. Ready, go. And I actually got good feedback. I got people naming off songs they didn't like. I got one guy who doesn't like the fact the band will slap their logo on anything for their merchandise. And so I'm reading off these comments, like, okay, see? Like, you don't have to like everything your idols do. And,
in the coffee mug, Rammstein t-shirt.
yeah.
When did he suddenly turn into like a Serbian guy, like friggin' Rammstein t-shirt?
And then someone actually deletes the thread.
Oh my
I
god.
wonder why.
Yeah, it turns out that the moderators there are notorious for deleting threads.
Yeah, because they're moderators. That's usually what their job is.
But I made a third
God.
one, just kind of telling people that the whole point of this was to show that you don't have to like everything your idols do. But I think I'm done with that group, and not the band, but that Facebook group, because because the other reason why I did it is that I feel like people should be able to voice such opinions without fear of people giving them a hard time about it. But good God, like, get over it, people. They wrote a song I didn't like. It happens.
So, funny thing actually happened a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
What?
I got for those that don't know, when I was like 18, I got a body pillow.
Do tell.
I got a Gurren Lagann body pillow when I was 18.
Gurren Lagann, but yeah.
And I was like, okay, I need to get this thing a cover. Because one, I'm now ashamed of really having it, but it's a pillow. It still has uses.
So you didn't. So wait, you just don't want to use it anymore. You're still using it as a pillow. I'm a little confused.
Okay, it's still a pillow, but I don't like having have nothing to cover it up because I'm like, I grew out of that phase pretty damn quick.
Like wait. Who's on the pillow?
Yoko from Gurren Lagann.
I know it's from Gurren Lagann. I meant specifically which character, Yoko from Gurren Lagann.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And what I did for the cover, I got Into the Spider-Verse because fucking amazing movie.
Yeah, of course. Which I'm pretty
I'm like, okay.
Which I'm just gonna say up front, Cruiser will probably find some person that's gonna be that snub that's gonna like downplay Spider-Verse. Which, by the way, you're gonna be seeing a lot of at this convention.
Probably not, because believe it or not, dude, I'm actually pretty forgiving on a lot of this kind of stuff. The only time that something pisses me off is when they inject politics into it. Right. I mean, that was the case. Like, that was the case for She-Ra. That was the case for The Last Jedi.
Okay, anyway.
To some extent, Solo, which, by the way, I'm not sure if I said this to everybody out here, but I did finally see Solo, a Star Wars story. It's slightly above average.
Yes, it's a ride. That's all I said. It was just a ride. But that's not going to stop you anyway. In 2022, 3 more movies are coming out.
So...
My dad's excited.
Oh my god.
Sure he is. Go ahead, Jablonski.
So, I get this cover. I put it on, only to find out the pillow was too small.
Oh no, that's well. Then again, you could.
This fucking cover swallows the entire pillow, and I'm left with like half pillow, half cover.
Oh, that stinks. Now you gotta find commission one, I guess, or like get it like refixed to it. Except if you go to the tailors, I would say, hey, I need a pillow cover for this. You're gonna have to present them with a pillow.
When I was in Florida, my buddy and we actually made a joke whenever we had to wash all the pillows.
Yeah.
I would actually make a joke of, okay, I'm shoving this into a fucking washing machine now.
Okay.
She's going to drown, suffocate, and probably be battered and bruised by the end of this.
Well, I was gonna say, I've actually rested my head on Dockies before. They're actually very fluffy.
They are.
They're very
They
comfortable
are.
to sleep on.
When I was at BabsCon, obviously people were selling Dockies of the ponies,
I
but
can
someone
imagine.
made one of Discord, and it was twice as big as a regular Docky.
Oh yeah, I've seen pictures.
And of course,
Like this
Cruiser being
thing
the
was massive.
yeah, and of course, Cruiser being the cheap bastard he is, didn't even try to make a bid for it.
Why would I want that?
Why wouldn't you want it?
No,
Why
because
would
he wants
you?
Big Mac.
Oh, I would totally want that one.
Dude, it's bigger than your room.
I would wait. Was it like you know how far my distance is like to my bathroom?
Yes.
Oh fuck! I would ride that thing to my toilet.
You would ride Discord?
I would make it into a little sliding board. I'd like put it at the end of the thing when I have to go to the bathroom. I just go like woo.
Yeah, that thing was huge. But the other thing that surprised me was that they were selling keychains of the Dockies. I'm like, doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose?
Not really. I mean, some people have different interests in fetishes. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. But yeah, I've seen people like that. I mean, it's pretty cool.
And now, okay, so we are on the subject of...
Bright makes the similar pillows for a living, except they're not Dockies. They're just logos. But you know.
Okay, so...
I actually have to make pillows. I actually have to make pillows for my full-size bed. I'm turning into a couch.
Oh, pillows.
Okay, speaking of Dockies, has anyone ever seen a Dockie that actually has a, like, how should I put this? Like a socket for, like, a pocket crotch?
No, because that defeats the entire purpose.
Hey, just thought I'd ask because it's Japan.
A Dockie's meant to be hugged, not fucked. Why would you want to...
Because you know that's what
Dude,
people
there are
do to
people.
them.
There are people. Let's just put it like that.
Well, I know they're people, but that's not what they're meant for. I mean, if like you cut a hole in there...
Does not matter! It's kind of like when you see a weed pipe and it says for tobacco use only. You know that's not what they're using it for.
Pretty much.
Well, you know, that kind of defeats the purpose. The point is just to hug something fluffy. I mean, yeah, I didn't say there was...
That's not what people are using them for. Come on.
I didn't say any... There was nobody not doing it for that. I'm just saying that's mainly what people use it for, from what I've seen. So, like, yeah. I mean, you're Do I know what the big kicker on that is? From what I've heard, if you actually do that, it actually more or less ruins the pillow. Apparently the designs are meant to not to like. I was just telling him this thing. I've actually heard that people who make Dockies, they actually had a preparation for that. Apparently, if you end up going that far, it ruins the image and the pillow itself, which renders it useless after one use. Congratulations. You spent $63 for nothing, possibly more.
Dude, I doubt people are using those things for collector's pieces anyway.
I didn't say they weren't using them for collector's pieces. They just use them to hug. But many of the times there, I mean, there's got to be one hardcore Dockie collector out there.
All right, I'm back.
I know. Basically,
For
did you
for how long we don't know.
Did you bring us a present?
No, I didn't bring enough for everybody. Why? Because fuck you. But,
yeah, but like
anyways.
Jablonski said, like there's people. That's why. Remember, Evan, it's not to. They say it's for tobacco use only, but we know better.
Oh my god, you're making. I find it more.
But anyways, you guys talked about Endgame last week, right?
Yeah, we did, and I thought it was
Yes.
great. Yeah, I thought it was great. I already said you were there last time, and you were talking about last week. You didn't.
Actually, I wasn't.
You were.
No, I wasn't.
No, it was me, you, Juan, and I think Bryce.
It's Joanne, not Juan, you idiot. Anyway, what I was trying to say is...
You're the one who said black me up. Don't blame me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, get this, Jablonski.
Okay, so I was eating pretzels, and I was telling him the story, and that I said Juan could confirm it or something. I'm like please, I had a pretzel in my mouth, and I was like black me up, but because I was munching on pretzels, and they thought I said black me up. I was saying back me up.
Oh!
I don't know I was actually talking to one of my black friends afterwards. My friend Courtney, who is black. She said, I don't know what the big deal is. It wasn't like he said anything racist or anything, you know.
I know, but Juwan is like, whoa, back up. Did you say black me up?
Is that supposed to be Juwan's voice? Is that like your best imitation of a Philadelphian accent, man? Come on.
That is so perfect.
I'm gonna cut. You're saying that thing? I'm gonna tell Juan right now that you just did an impression of his voice as the typical African American accent.
It's not like I know the Philadelphia one.
I'm actually surprised I didn't grow up with the Philadelphia accent. Mainly it's like, Wooder, that kind of stuff. You kind of have like the whole thing going on with the Oz.
My uncle Mark, he has a Pennsylvania accent, which I know that doesn't sound right. Like a Pennsylvania accent, they have one.
Yeah, Pennsylvania accent's like kind of a little more nasalish in a way.
Well, he doesn't say shower. He says shar.
Shar?
Yeah, like instead of an hour, he'll say r.
Arr.
Like gotta take a shower and an r.
It's like
are you sure they're not from Minnesota?
Oh, Diet Canada, you mean?
Okay, no.
Diet Canada. I thought it was Montana.
That's what Josh Scorcher called him. He called him Diet Canada.
Oh my god, I never even heard of that one before. But like I've met people from all over the place. Like that's the best part about working at Disney. I've worked with people from all around the world, from like China to Japan to like Russia to like France. Right now we're getting a lot of people from the UK and New Zealand, and it's really cool.
Applying or visiting?
Well, here's the thing. Disney has a college program where they employ like college kids for like a certain amount of time to help them get their stuff on their feet and everything like that. I don't know how it works exactly, but basically, yeah, they.
My mom did that. My mom and my sperm donor of a father did that.
Yeah, basically.
Your sperm donor.
That's where my biological father stands with me right now.
Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, basically I have like a college program there. It helps them out big time there, but I got a little people from around the world. Like I have a friend of mine named Sophie who was from the UK, and she was a good friend of mine. And I'm also.
Have I met her? That sounds familiar.
No, you wouldn't have met her.
Okay.
But I've worked with a lot of cool people from Disney World. Like I'm actually friends with this guy named Jim, who shouts Jim. He's a guy who not only he's like one of the older guys there, and he worked at both the Disney park in California and the one here. And he was there during the early days, like during the times when the carousel was still there. Like the guy knew his stuff, and that's what makes him cool. I've probably shown him to you once, Cruiser. He's the guy who has the famous handshake where he says, "Here, put her there," and right before he grabs, he's like, "Cool, thank you." We call it the. Yeah, he's a cool dude.
When I was a little kid, my mom would actually tell me stories about how Chip and Dale would come up to her the ice cream cart that she ran and pick on her.
Yeah, characters like to do that. Stitch used to do that when he was roaming freely around Tomorrowland.
See, if I was there with Chip and Dale, they'd probably just take my nuts.
This is like granted. This is like late '80s, early '90s.
Well, they still do it.
They still take people's nuts.
When did he say they take people's nuts? No, they still like to mess around. Like I remember the Stitch was walking with his family. They were going on the People Mover, and as soon as I see them up there, I'm like, okay, but you keep that dog on a leash. And as soon as I turned, people said, Stitch apparently did this behind me.
Wait.
And then I'm like, the people are laughing. I'm like, what? And the guy explained. I'm like, oh my god. Like.
What did you do, Evan?
What?
I can't see video, so you had to kind of describe it to me.
What? Oh yeah, like he has his two hands on the side of me. He's making fun of me. He's like doing the antler thing with his tongue stuck out, but he's Stitch. He's just.
Oh.
Yeah, Stitch. Stitch is a playful guy. I remember one time no one was visiting him, so he went outside and just like was climbing on the railings trying to get people's attention. The people at Disney World do really good stuff, in my opinion. They do really good stuff to put the good effort in there.
Though right now he's homeless.
Huh?
Though right now Stitch is basically homeless.
What are you talking about?
Remember his ride? His attraction?
What are you...
Stitch's Great Escape?
Yeah, what does that mean, homeless? Like, Stitch is not homeless. He's at Stitch's Alien Encounter. It's the replacement to it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I really don't know what he's talking about.
Evan, we're talking about the ride that replaced Alien Encounter was that Stitch attraction.
Yes.
And now that attraction is gone.
Yes, it's replaced with Stitch's Alien Encounter character greeting. It was Alien Encounter, then it was Stitch's Great Escape, and then when that closed, it was replaced with Stitch's Alien Encounter character greeting.
Oh, that's lame.
Well, it's a character meet and greet with Stitch, and considering how long the line is, I'm pretty sure that people beg to differ. But let me put it like this way: is it lamer than Stitch's Great Escape? That's
Yeah.
what I. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
By the way, Evan, I don't know if this is the case for anybody else watching, but your audio and video is not synced.
What do you mean it's not synced?
Like you just spoke and your lips didn't start moving till like maybe 15 seconds ago.
Oh, let me take a look there.
So he's the old school Japanese film that's being dubbed.
Yes, he is.
That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, point being, well, at least you can still hear me. I mean, everything on the screen is still going on here from my end, so people won't see me lagging behind. Anyway, with that said, like with the Stitch's alien encounter, it's pretty good. I like people seeing good characters. Like there's this kid who I like to see people go there that was dressed as Stitch. But like yeah, everything at the park's been going. They're starting to paint Tomorrowland white for some reason. I think it's to like help out with the prepping for the 50th anniversary, or they're gonna do something with Tron, which is good.
My guess is they have been saying that they're doing a Tomorrowland retheming.
I haven't heard anything about that. All I know is that it's hard to describe really. Like Tomorrowland was like the one flaw with Tomorrowland is, Justin, you know what the one flaw with Tomorrowland is as well as Cruiser does, that tomorrow always comes.
What they're kind of doing, and I'm seeing it now too.
I don't know what I don't know what you're laughing at, that Cruiser, but okay. Anyway,
it's just but I just thought it was a funny pun.
How is that a pun? Anyway, basically tomorrow
Pretty
always
much they're
doing what?
Pretty much the 50th anniversary is their excuse for saying, hey, let's refurb this, kind of bring it back to when it was.
And the downside to this is
nothing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know what the downside of that is. That they have already announced like months ago that they're going to redo Tomorrowland to like the next generation, which is good because I think it needs it. Because like Tomorrowland, it's just like hardly future themed rides. I mean, there's the rocket ship and there's Space Mountain, but I want to see like stuff like when you look at something like the Carousel of Progress, it shows how like it actually shows time going by and what the future could be like. But like other stuff like Monsters Inc., it's just a comedy show with monsters, and the Astro Orbiter.
They're going to be refurbing that too.
What?
Carousel of Progress. They're giving it a bit of an update.
I haven't heard anything about that. That's a floating.
It was from. I follow a few Disney news.
When was this announced?
It was. At this point, it's more rumor, but at the same time.
Yeah, because if there was going to be a refurb of the Carousel of Progress, I'm pretty sure 100% I would know about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I mean, if I did, well, then again, if I did, I wouldn't tell you. But the one thing about the carousel is that like, Cruiser can confirm this. Black me up on this one. When I say that, I'm like, yes, that one was intentional. Anyway, pull yourself together. Cruiser can confirm that my favorite ride in the park is the Carousel of Progress. Yes, I like it. I like it very much. I don't like it when people.
It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
You see, that's how much of an impact it has on you. It actually helps you. You actually are able to know the song at the end, which I think is pretty cool. But like, heck, I've been working at that carousel for 4 years now, and I listen to that song like every day. And I was bringing this up to someone like a couple weeks ago. Like, the song still doesn't annoy me. I don't know why. I guess I just like the song. But anyway, like, I've heard people updating it to like new current standards because the carousel's gone through a lot of evolution. I think Yesterworld Productions did a good analysis on the evolution of the carousel.
Yeah, they did.
A progress. So yeah, I would like to see an update there. There was one rumor where they're saying they were going to replace it with an Incredibles attraction, but they already said it's been confirmed that the carousel is like never supposed to close. So yeah, if they're
so basically they
it's like contractually, it's like a contractual thing. They can't close. It's like one of those rides that's like contractual. You can't close the Carousel of Progress. It's like one of the
like I was about to say, they have the ET contract.
Well, yeah, except unlike Spielberg, well, it's dead. It's kind of like, namely because it's like one of the most personal remnants he has. So yeah, it's kind of like it's like how like we still have like Tomorrowland Speedway or like I'm sorry, Prince Charming's Carousel, that kind of stuff there.
Speaking of Disney, something with uh, the Monsters Laugh floor thing. There's a joke that I've been trying to submit and get them to say on stage for like every time I go to this thing. I always send them the same the same joke because I just thought it was funny when I heard it, and they just they never used it. The joke was, what kind of gown does a house wear? A dress. And every time I'm there, like they never use it. And then like just a few, like I think it was like a couple of weeks ago, they finally used the joke.
Yeah, I sent it in for you.
Yeah.
I sent it in from FB, but apparently Marty regarded my name as B. It was so weird, but like yeah, those guys.
The laugh floor is a wonderful attraction.
It's a fun time.
It's a comedy show, and they're telling dad jokes, but I don't care.
Well, I've heard a lot of non-dad jokes. They actually admit it. Like one time they opened it up and Buddy Boy was like, "I know that's a dad joke." Anyway, like they're aware of what they're doing. Like basically they know what they're doing.
If that's I do have to ask this though. If that's a dad joke, then what's a mom joke?
No, usually it starts out fine and it ends in someone asking for a manager.
What?
I said it starts out fine, but then it ends with someone asking for a manager.
What?
What are you? Can you be a bit more specific here, dude?
Is this
like,
gonna wait? Is this gonna be sexist, man? I don't want to put that stuff on my stream. Come on.
No, it's. Hold on. I said it starts out fine, but it usually ends with someone asking for a manager.
So basically, it ends with the woman getting offended.
Is that what you're saying, man?
It's an entitled mom joke.
Cruiser, what is he talking about?
I'm actually not sure. I'm a little confused.
Okay, think of Karen.
Who's Karen?
Yeah.
I don't know who Karen is.
Never mind.
Is Karen like my mom or something? My mom's name is Lynn, but yeah.
My mom's name is Karen, but I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Is your mom? Maybe it's all the jokes your mom has told in her life. Wait, name one joke name one joke you've learned from your mom.
Oh, I can think of plenty.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Cruiser.
Really appropriate for the stream.
My mom doesn't really tell jokes, to be honest with you.
Dang.
Though for leading into Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Since we're out, I got for Mother's Day I got my mom a card.
Of course, I did too.
It said every time that I speak, I always think about I always hear myself like my mom would talk to me, and it made me think, boy, my mom sweared a lot.
Oh my god, I actually tagged my mom in this. There was I'm pretty sure Cruiser saw this post, or maybe Jablonski did. There was a post I made online that was shared from Caffeine Brony Art, and he has like this collage of all the mom ponies in MLP, and they said, and I put down in the comments section, Brian Buck said bottom right, not you. I guess he was referring to Heather Blossom. So I don't know. So I put down, let's make this interesting. Mom, out of all these characters on this image, which do you like? And my mom, lo and behold, my mom actually responded, and she's not really too big into the brony thing, but she still kind of understands why I like what I like. But she says, I'd say a cross between the second row center and the bottom row left, although sometimes I feel like acting like bottom row right. The second... Well, here's the thing. Okay, for those of you, the second row center is Applejack's mom. Apple pear butter, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one at the very bottom left was I don't know. It's an orange pony with a pearl necklace. I forget which one which one it was. I'm gonna zoom in. Like, Cruiser, I need your help identifying pony. What is this? Which one was she?
That's Sunburst Mom, Stellar Flare.
Oh yeah, Stellar Flare. And yeah, so you said sometimes I feel like the bottom right, right? The bottom right one is Queen Chrysalis. Mob.
Like, you do realize who that is, right?
She probably doesn't.
After that, we went to lunch at Applebee's,
Oh, nice.
and then we played Pokemon Go.
Nice. Always
Your
fun.
mom plays Pokemon Go?
Sure, why not?
More because it's my sister's account on her phone, but she plays it every once in a while.
Like I know a
We
parent.
were just sitting we were sitting at the library parking lot for like half an hour, just talking and spinning Pokestops.
Like I remember, I had a friend of mine whose whole family they play World of Warcraft together.
For my mom for Mother's Day, Evan is taking them to Animal Kingdom.
Are you serious right now? So this whole thing was me getting you a free Mother's Day gift.
No.
What did you get your mom for Mother's Day then?
Her favorite cookies from the hospital.
Okay, interesting. That's good.
You have to remember, my mother is in her 60s. She doesn't really have any big desires or wants, and plus we're flat broke. But there are these cookies that we serve at the hospital that she absolutely loves, and I bought her some.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, like the one thing that I would normally like to do, because my mother, she does enjoy her wine. She loves Chardonnay. So I would get her a box of stuff. Yes, I get boxed wine because it fits better in the fridge. And I'd actually take a Sharpie and go, Happy Mother's Day, you're worth way more than a box of wine.
Adorable. I'm done with all my wine. Okay, thank you for the sound of the dying hyena. Thank you very much.
So with Mother's Day this week, since next week is my little sister's graduation,
yeah,
I had to get stuff for her too. Originally, I was gonna get like this little graduation Pikachu with a little card. However, because I'm not still set up with food, I don't have a refrigerator right now. So I got her a little graduation rubber ducky from Dollar Store and a card.
Oh, that's nice. Little rubber ducky. Okay, I gotta stop playing with matches, otherwise it's gonna blow up on my face.
But anyway, yeah.
Well, not blow up your face, but burn your hair.
And my house, but yeah. And I love my hair.
Because I couldn't give her something that she really would have loved.
Roomba.
Roomba?
Roomba.
What's Roomba?
You don't know what a Roomba is?
I've heard of it, but I'm not quite familiar with what it is.
Kablonsky, fill him in. I'm gonna figure out this egg.
It's a robotic vacuum cleaner.
Oh, that thing.
The things that cats like to ride.
Not my cats, they run from it.
I still want that modification that dude made.
Oh yeah, where every single time it hits something, it shouts an obscenity.
Yep.
That's something that happened this week.
Oh god, if that was at my ex's place, that would have been. I would actually not have minded getting woken up by it.
My dad said he was gonna get me that one day for my birthday, but he was just joking around. Obviously, he was talking about that tonight at dinner.
Okay. I am going to talk about the latest episode of MLP that just aired.
I didn't see it.
Okay, no spoilers then. It's very adorable. If you're a Yona fan, you're going to love it.
Yakety yak.
Don't talk back. It's a very cute episode. It is. It does, and without going into too much detail, I like that it focuses on like just one character of the Studious Six. Because every time we've seen them, it's always been around, those 6 characters. But this time it was just focused on one. So that was a nice change of pace. Everyone is still, wondering, what's going to happen with the show? Or, what's G5 going to be like?
It's going to end and it's going to suck. There you go. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm technically not kidding about one, but
But we also had that episode with, with Quibble Pants, his big return.
Oh my god.
And for those of you who don't know, that episode was partly based on his actual life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I told you the story. You mind if I take it over?
Yeah, go ahead, Evan.
Okay,
Take it
so
away.
the episode surrounded a topic of loss of a parent, trying to get used to a new boyfriend thing, which I thought was pretty good there. And the cast was comprised of what's his name? Friggin'
Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt. Patton
His
Oswalt.
wife and daughter.
His wife and daughter voicing the characters. His daughter being 10, and like I've said to Cruiser, I think it was her first gig. I don't really like how she was directed. When it comes to kid actors, I usually blame the director, but she had to be in this because in 2016, the same year Quibble Pants was introduced, Patton Oswalt's wife passed away, unfortunately, in her sleep at age 42, I believe, and he had a similar situation to it, so it was kind of a big step for him. So, which he felt was really interesting just to do this episode, honestly, considering it was the different roles reversed. And what's interesting is that, Patton Oswalt has said he doesn't consider himself a brony. He just knows the show well and everything like that because he grew up with his kid and everything like that. But
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a good episode. I thought it was a good time. They're easily within my top 10. But yeah, it was a decent one so far.
Yeah, and I actually saw a little clip of Patton talking about the show on a talk show.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien. It was
Yeah,
or it was Jimmy. He knows the story.
He was just so proud of his daughter because she was trying to say her lines in different cues, different takes. And he goes, "That's my kid."
Yeah. She just needs a little bit more. She's gonna get better, but like I said, if it was her first gig, she kind of could have been directed better. I mean, there was some points where you could tell she was kind of reading it off the script.
As far as her character goes, his daughter's character, there were times I was going, "Kid, quit being such a brat."
And then the final part hits you with a bag of bricks. You're like, oh.
Yeah. Oh. Forget I said anything.
Yeah, it was her first gig. She's probably gonna get better. I don't like I said, I don't like ragging on child actors. I usually blame the director on that one because they're new, they're inexperienced and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean that's what happened. What?
Line.
Oh, and of course there was what happened with Jake Lloyd, who played young Anakin Skywalker. I mean, doing Star Wars Episode 1 ruined his life.
Well, technically, he ruined his life even further after that. But yeah,
that's what started it, though.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, he said that his school life was hell after Episode 1. People just kept making fun of him for how he played the character. He burned all of his Star Wars toys, and I feel bad for the kid because he was just doing what he was told. I mean, like Evan said, it's the director.
I mean, too.
And
yeah, then again, Jake Lloyd, I believe, had a kind of a rough history with his acting thing. Like his parents were pressuring him into doing it. And the other movies he has been in, he was kind of. He wasn't.
What's that supposed to be?
Well, I mean, he was. Let's just put it like this way. He was. Whenever he was casted, he was always. I guess you could say whatever he was casted in, it was always a really bad movie. Like his only other gig. I wouldn't say his only other gig. He was in he was a side character on another project, but the only other leading gig I believe he had was in Jingle All the Way.
That I remember.
Yeah, and yeah, he wasn't that really good in that one either. But
did they fill up his locker with sand?
What? wait, no, that doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't make any sense because that line isn't until episode 2, which was years.
Yeah, but still, it was still the character though.
Kind of.
But yeah, I do feel bad for him, and I will say this: if Jake Lloyd ever starts doing conventions,
he does.
Okay, because I thought he only did 1 or 2.
He does. He is active in the sci-fi scene, but he doesn't he doesn't like to be in the spotlight a little bit.
If he ever is at a convention I'm at, I would be more than happy to have him sign a picture of Darth Vader for me.
I think he's in jail now.
I'm just saying. I am just saying.
Well, no, Jake Lloyd didn't play Darth Vader, but No, it's hard to explain. Anyway, if I were to explain it, we would be here all night. Basically, let's just put it like this way: Anakin and Darth Vader are like canonically not the same person, but they are. It's really complicated to explain. But like yeah, like I think wasn't he sent to? Is he in prison now? I don't know. I know he was pulled over for the drugs. Insert and now this is pod racing joke here. Ha ha ha. There you go.
Pardon me. Had to let that go.
Oh,
When he put into the car, he said, I will force choke your ass.
what?
If he was arrested, and when he was put into the cop car, do you think he shouted, I will force choke your ass?
That still doesn't even make any sense. But like, you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, I haven't seen episode 1 in a long time. I need to see it again just for laughs. I got a VHS tape of it back there. I have it on Blu-ray, so yeah. We were talking about Star Wars, Courtney. Sorry about the late thing there. Sorry, audience, a little late night because of Mother's Day.
I also know that Disney is about to launch their new streaming service. Anybody know what they're going to have for content?
Everything.
At least
A lot.
They're gonna have a lot.
At least for the first month.
Everything, man. They're gonna have like their hand-drawn animation. They're gonna have Star Wars. They're gonna have Fox shows. One of the big seller points right now is they're gonna have every single episode of The Simpsons on there, as well as what was I gonna say? They got Marvel movies. They got a lot of stuff going on there, man. Like so far, Netflix is actually kind of losing some stock in there, which I don't think they're gonna be gone.
Put it this way, all you really need for anything at this point,
Yeah,
is Verve for anime and some other stuff, Hulu for current TV shows, and Disney Plus.
What about Netflix?
Unless you're looking for something really specific, you really don't need it. That's how bad it's getting. A lot of people have actually been agreeing with me on that, is that Netflix is starting to become obsolete.
No, you know, what are you talking about? They got some good shows. They had a series on Unfortunate Events, and that was a good show. American Horror Story, that's doing good. The Twilight Zone was just launched, and that was a fun time.
Twilight Zone isn't Netflix.
What was that?
That's
Hulu?
CBS.
Oh, sorry. What else?
Yeah,
what else did they recently just do that was really good?
For me, one of them was Dino Trucks. I love that cartoon.
Yeah,
That was
Seven
great.
Deadly Sins. That's a good one. Like, dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's really just not.
He's probably that one person that's mad that they stopped doing sending away for DVDs.
No, actually, I'm really not, because I have 4 shelves of DVDs already.
So what? You don't have every single DVD in the world? Does Netflix still do that to like a very small audience?
Maybe, yeah.
We should try and do that. Cruiser, try and see if you can find Netflix doing that. I would do it, but I can't because I forgot my dad changed the login and everything. Heck, I'm a friggin'. What was just recently?
So you no longer.
Sorry, go on.
So you don't get Netflix anymore?
Well, no, I have it. I just needed to get the change in password. Hell, I was sharing a link there that a new anime is coming out. Has been announced for Netflix that's being aired there. I forgot what or was it? Let me see. I gotta look it up.
Like I really, the only time I'd ever use it if I was mooching off of someone else.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the DVD thing anymore.
Oh no.
As if we care now.
Like I was sharing something that was going to be on Netflix there.
I actually prefer the days of going out and getting buying physical.
Oh yeah,
copies.
Netflix is about to run the new Rocko's Modern Life and Invader Zim movies. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man, what the heck are you talking about? Netflix going to? What are you talking about?
It's starting. They're canceling a lot of their bigger shows.
A lot of networks do that.
Let's see. I know they're canceling Orange Is the New Black. That actually kind of makes me a bit sad.
Okay.
Crap. crap! I have to look it up.
I know that
at some point.
and I think the reason they have to get rid of some of their Marvel movies is because Disney owns them and they're kind of buying them out. So yeah.
No, I know they're getting rid. I've known that part. I've known they're getting rid of the Disney films and Marvel films from there.
Yeah, like you're not gonna see like the Daredevil show anymore because of that, and so
Yeah, they've can't. Well, no, there was other reasons for that one, and Disney really had no part in that.
I mean, the only reason that the Disney streaming, why I believe I might be wrong here, but I remember Disney actually tried to buy Netflix and they turned them down. I think that's the reason the streaming service is like, fine, we're making our own. Fuck you,
I actually wonder if they're going to put the original Star Wars cut on there in HD.
Maybe they might. I mean, you can say.
I'm hoping that they do.
Just as a way to find like to say, yeah, this is the closest thing you're going to get to a Blu-ray release of the original trilogy.
Yeah,
Blu-ray. Yeah, because up yours, Lucas.
Hey, you know what? I was actually thinking about this new feature they should add to YouTube. Actually, I actually think might actually solve some copyright issues.
What's that?
What if they just had a feature that allows you to upload your video and then re-upload it in the different state it is, have it be reviewed, and then that's it. Like, you know how the copyright system tracks like where the point where you're violating the right of copyright?
Mm-hmm.
What if you had the ability of just re-uploading a different version of that without it down there, submit saying, okay, I removed that. If you want to review the old version, you can do that, but you have a way to update your video so that way it's taken out and you still get revenue.
Yeah.
That could be cool. I would like to see YouTube do that. Do a way to update your video.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it would be exploited at first, but they could probably find bugs to work out, but
Yeah, I'm still kind of hoping that that everyone's gonna move to going back to individual websites and just not even bother with YouTube anymore. I just think the system is just too broken.
People are. Twitch is rising.
Twitch still doesn't do video uploads anymore. In fact, every single stream we upload there, it's gone within like 5 days.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, they only do like a temporary thing there. Twitch is just mainly used for streaming.
But no, what I'm talking about is just people
you guys heard about what happened on Twitch, right?
What?
Let's just say someone put on something that shouldn't really be on there, and it didn't stop until the whole thing was finished. Until almost the whole thing was finished.
And what was that? You brought it up. You got to tell us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It was porn.
Of course it was.
Yeah. Cool. I thought it would be something juicier, but okay. So what? Did they like ban the guy off Twitch or something, or
Probably, but they didn't do jack for a while.
Oh, that stinks. Still, that's the thing though. That's the thing though. If YouTube dies, there and another site's gonna rise.
There's a few.
Well, that's the thing. If whatever site rises, the people are gonna be hit with the same thing, but lawsuit that YouTube got from Viacom, only with a different force or something like that. So yeah.
YouTube, you were doing so good.
Well, technically, it's still doing good. I mean, like I can imagine like 2001, people are saying everybody left YouTube and went on to Splorn or whatever it's called now.
Splorn.
Splorn. That was a Game Grumps joke. Friggin' Splorn.
Sounds gross.
I would totally go to a website called Splorn.
I'm sure you would.
Splorn is nice.
So would the main part of it be called the Splorn Hub?
The Splorn Hub, yeah. That would be the selling point. They call it Splorn tonight. They call it Splorn tonight, night.
That sounds disgusting.
You're disgusting. Anyway, with that said, let me talk about other things.
Okay, like what?
Did you see that image I posted on Facebook today where I uploaded? I was bored one day. I was like really bored one night, and I just started looking up random shit on YouTube, on like Google.
Oh, I saw that.
And one of the things I looked up was hentai games, right? And
what?
No, it gets better. It gets better. Listen to this. So
hilarious.
This is so funny. So I get like as usual, it gives me game suggestions for hentai games, right? And the things I get here are the following: Honey Pop, Kami Himi Me Project, Bioshock Infinite, Mario was missing, taps of Iodine Armor Blitz. I got one comment. It was from my friend John that says, I have questions on why Bioshock Infinite is on the list because, it's Bioshock. I'm pretty sure the name is a sexual innuendo in a way. I have even more questions why Mario is missing on the list. This guy clearly doesn't know that Mario is Missing is the best hentai ever. And I am astronomical amount of questions of why this is what you do when you're bored. Because...
It's like that John Tron clip. I have several questions.
Exactly. To answer that last question, because, a lot of people do that. So, yeah. I look at porn.
Well, at the same time, that Mario is Missing might be the best hentai, but you know what the best anime is?
If you say Corey in the House, I'm going to friggin' strangle you.
Well, you better do it over the phone, because Corey in the fucking house.
Corey is the house. Thank you very much. I saw that image there. It's like a giant fat Corey, and he's just shaped like the White House. Corey is the house. I mean, like, you look at, like, one of those things, like, right there with Corey in the House. I mean, like, you look there and you look at, like, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and its final season was basically an anime.
Yep.
You can fight me on that, Cruiser, if you'd like. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that thing with Game of Thrones. May I add? That Starbucks...
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah.
Starbucks cup?
Yeah, the Starbucks cup in there. You know what? Let's face it. No one's going to ignore that now. Starbucks is officially
we now know where the first Starbucks was. Westeros.
I don't even watch Game of Thrones, and I found that fucking hilarious. Carrie Means even got on the bandwagon and, like, shared a picture of, and over the coffee cup was Master Shake. You shared that one with me, Cruiser. You shared that post with me. And, like, friggin'...
with the, kind of going a little bit off topic, but with, the Sonic trailer.
What?
You saw Weird Al's, tweet about it, right?
What did he say?
No.
Why do they have a parody of Amish Paradise playing in the new Sonic trailer?
It's ironic because who's the guy who did Gangsta's Paradise?
Coolio.
Coolio said one of my favorite comments saying, Coolio said Amish Paradise ruined Gangsta's Paradise. Years later, 2018. Yeah, you can use Gangsta's Paradise in your Sonic movie.
Yeah, funny story.
So yeah, JoJo doesn't get
no JoJo.
No, yeah, JoJo doesn't get Gangsta's Paradise, but Sonic does. Okay, that's fine.
One thing I thought was funny was I found out that years later, Coolio is fine with Amish Paradise.
I can imagine he would be because he has.
Because what happened was that if people can recall, Weird Al did ask him for permission, and he was told by his label that Coolio gave permission.
Yeah.
Turns out, no, he didn't. He thought that song was too serious to be made fun of, and he's like, you know what, just do it, just stay away from me. And then he hears the song, and he goes, "Why was I ever worried?"
I know. I heard I guess he was probably cool when he did it, but you have to ask permission to get it. So yeah, he's cool with that. I mean, he can't do anything from Prince, so yeah.
Well, according to Al, he does not legally have to ask them, but he prefers to do that.
Yeah, Mystery Science Theater does a similar thing, but we don't.
What does Mystery Science Theater do?
They usually, if they have the ability to ask the creator, then they do sometimes they do like the guys who made Mitchell or like the guys who made Hobgoblins. Ironically, the director submitted it for them to make fun of it. But yeah, like when it's like if it's if it's like a public domain film, they could just do it, but they usually try to ask what they got. Like This Island Earth, they had to get permission for, but it's like I said, it's legal, but they still gotta do what they could do. But we don't.
No, because we don't like you people.
People is the worst band ever. Is that a real band named People?
I don't know. I know it was a magazine.
I gotta tell them the story about what I was doing. I was looking up the Rednecks randomly today, and I look at to see if they were doing concerts still, and they are. I then messaged Cruiser saying, Cruiser, I was looking up Rednecks today. What's the name one musician that that has the longest hair ever, and you sent me a picture of
Brian Wilson.
Okay, so I'm like, cool, this guy's hair reaches to the bottom of his boots.
Yeah, but he was kneeling down though.
Yeah, but then the next scene I looked it up. Yeah, but then again, I played the video more. That was a screenshot from a video I was playing on my iPhone, and then he's moving down, and and they're like freaking down to his boots, man. Okay,
I think that's probably a wig.
no, it isn't. It isn't a. I cannot. I would refuse to believe that would be a wig. Wig, because here's the thing. To even prove that more, I don't. I'm not a big fan of their music, but I will say in their concerts, they are all over the place when they're playing. They're like running all over the place. It's actually pretty cool how active they are.
Here's the weird thing
Guys.
What?
Well, if it wasn't for Cotton Eye Joe, they wouldn't be where they are.
Okay, but here's the weird thing about rednecks. There's actually there's actually not those three people. There's actually like a whole ton of people in rednecks who go out and perform on simultaneous tours.
That's fair enough. It's like kind of like what Green Jello did.
No, because Green Jello was still just Bill.
But yeah, did they when Rednecks did it? What is it still like the same like main members just with different people or something like that or?
No. Here's the weird thing. Rednecks wasn't even really a band.
What do you mean?
This is going to get a little interesting. Basically, it was started by 3 Swedish producers, and Europop music. They don't really have consistent members. They just have this grab bag of performers, writers, producers, and it's not uncommon for people to drift in and out of projects.
Yeah, that brings up a big question there. What is the longest band that has ever lived? Like that still continue today, even if it's just like a different members that like they carried it on. Like you know what I mean? They like added one, they took over. You know.
That I have no idea.
That would be pretty. Like imagine if there's like I'm sorry, go on.
But I would highly encourage you to watch One Hit Wonderland's Rednecks episode.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yep. I've seen that before. It's
pretty interesting to say the least.
Like I said, there that would be pretty cool if like there was a band from like the 1800s and they're still performing today with like different members that like carried it on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that would be pretty cool.
Normally, if a band goes on for that long, I can tell you this much: there's no original band members.
Yeah, but you know it doesn't hurt to have like new band members like carried on. Like they add this guy and he keeps it going, and they keep it going with new members, and like he still goes on. Like they evolve with the genres.
Well, there is one way.
What?
You have to call your local necromancer.
Fair enough.
Well, no, that's actually what Kiss is doing. Someone actually asked Gene Simmons, could Kiss perform without any of the original members? He goes, yeah, of course.
God, I heard of a guy that said that like rented Gene Simmons for a private concert in his home, and it was as awkward as you could think it is.
So I got a joke for you guys.
Okay, is it gonna make sense?
Yes.
Go ahead.
2 men are standing in a cemetery.
Uh-huh.
They were just talking. One goes, it's pretty hard to raise a family. The other guy goes, not if they're clumped together.
I have some idea, but I
kind of get it.
Sure.
The other guy's a necromancer.
I know, but like the clump together thing, like you know.
Yeah,
I get it, but I kind of don't. But you know, like implying you can't raise.
Raise the dead, raise a family.
I know that, but like when they're clumped together, like that the thing that kind of got there. Courtney got it. Necromancer. Like I'm looking about the what was I gonna say? Like I forgot what I was gonna say. I freaking forgot what I was gonna say.
Party. For once in your life, don't smash. Bard. Big monster.
What?
Yeah, what?
Because the Bard, the D&D, Bard usually is the one that fucks everything that walks on 2 legs, if not more.
Oh my god. I was trying to think of something else to talk about. So much happened this week. Fucking Rocket Man's coming out in theaters, which brings the question: how much of an Elton John fan is Cruiser? Are you? You're not a fan, but you like some songs.
The only songs of his that I know that are crystallized in my head is "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?"
Yeah.
And
Crocodile Rock.
No.
Oh, really? Huh.
No. "Wake Up Windy" from the South Park's album.
There's a few songs that I know of his, though. Though Parks and Recreation did a parody of one. Find out about Chris Pratt.
You were cutting.
It was the episode where it was during a music festival. They find out that their beloved horse,
little Sebastian. I don't get it.
Little Sebastian dies, and he's like, "Okay, what's more better than Candle in the Wind?" Then he goes and plays 10,000 Candles in the Wind.
I like Tiny Dancer. That's a good song. Hold me closer, Tiny Dancer. Like
I'm Still Standing is actually become a recent favorite of mine.
Like,
mostly because due to current events and also Sing.
Not true. Like, here's the thing. Like, you ever heard of, like, we had Bohemian Rhapsody come out, and obviously it was good. So
Oh, I love that movie.
So imagine like Elton John comes out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, we just got Cruiser might be able to help you out with this question that was asked in the. Oh, she said kidding. Courtney B said, "Who is Elton John?" She said kidding right after that. I was really excited because I wanted to hear Cruiser see if he could answer that. Anyway, what was I talking about?
You crushed his hopes and dreams, Courtney. How dare you?
What was I talking about before that? Damn it, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so Bohemian Rhapsody came out, and now we got Rocket Man. What if this is like the big setup for like a big music cinematic universe? Like the next one they do, like
no, that's with Elton John, fucking
But it's like based on like imagine if
they got Metallica,
like it then we go to like movies where they're crossing over doing like collabs together and everything like that.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool, like a non-fiction like cinematic universe.
Yeah, soon for now we'll get the biopic of Ninja Sex Party. We'll finally see the orgy where Danny Sexbang and Ninja Brian met.
Is that where they met?
I don't know.
I forget. There is an origin story to that.
Mercury and Ross doing a duet together.
I heard the recent Starbound album wasn't that good.
I do know that Ninja Sex Party made a music video for a previous album.
What was it?
Their Under the Covers 2 album. I'm like, why are you making a music video for a previous album?
Oh wait, what was the name? What was the song?
I don't remember.
Because they did mention there was a song they had to redo because they had to like negotiate copyright with. I think that might have been it.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, usually when it comes to cover songs and them, they kind of do there. But let's just face it, their cover of "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" is the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's definitely up there.
Yeah, they actually have a good music video for it. It's really good.
I don't know. I kind of like Lord's version pretty well too.
God, this is just making me want to listen to more music.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. Like, I was watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and they finally introduced Green Day and Oasis.
Yes, I'm hyped.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, two people who are known for 4-chord pop songs.
Oh, by the way, speaking of which, Jonathan Young actually released another cover of JoJo's song. It's Fighting Gold.
Oh, Fighting Gold?
Yeah, he said he's gonna be releasing the rest of the songs. I mean, I know he's a supreme JoJo fan from what I heard.
And he's trying to be well, it actually says right on his Twitter page, future Disney villain.
Oh yeah, he does good songs with that.
Yeah, that's really good. He does really good Disney villain songs.
So apparently, here's a big update today. Today we actually have a very special birthday as well. Today is the 63rd birthday of Homer Simpson.
Oh,
I'm being
serious. He's old.
Like, there's a picture that someone shared of his wallet, and he said, and apparently Homer J. Simpson, he was born on May 12th, 1956. He is 63 years old today.
Now we just need Mr. Burns to come out of a birthday cake.
Happy birthday, Mr. Smithers. I love that episode. I can never get what I really want. No one ever does, sir. And he just has that imagined coming out. Happy birthday, Mr. Smithers. Oh my god, that was fun.
And we've reached the final 5.
God damn it, you have to wait until I play the damn thing. Okay, now we have reached the final 5. If you don't get your friggin' patience down, you can shut up. Anyway, let's see what we got here going on. I gotta get the sound effect open because, you know, I'm a friggin' guy who's never prepared for anything there. So I'm just gonna continue going on here. Let me just find it. Happy birthday, Mr. Smithers. I've got that song stuck in my head now. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Okay, so let's see here. We got friggin' Jablonski on first. I accidentally hit the wrong OBS by accident. So yes, your time begins now.
Oh well, shit! I'm first for once. Okay, so not much has really been going on other than just doing housework and all that. Getting my stuff set up. In a couple days or so, I will know when I'll probably be able to get internet. And I'll be able to get back to working on stuff. Everything else has just been me putting my life back together and whatnot. I haven't been able to do much because I only have mobile right now. And oh yeah, I'm able to say this again. Drink your motherfucking drug.
Yeah, he did it.
The reason why I have not been able to say that is because one, either I forget, or two, because where I lived at the time was pretty damn fucking Christian.
Oh my god.
I could not say it, but now I can, and I was going for the encore. Drink your motherfucking goddamn drugs.
Your time's up.
All right.
Your time was way up on that one. I'll give you that one. Okay, let's get this down. Cruiser, you in the words of Fred from Scooby-Doo, do what you do best. Your time begins now.
I'm not going to start jerking off in front of the camera, dude.
You're not in San Francisco.
Congratulations, you have wasted 7 seconds.
Okay, the latest episode of Hoof Rock, the script is done. I've also been working on my interviews as of late for my Concert Cruiser channel. I'm hoping to have like maybe another script done for Hoof Rock before BronyCon. And I also just finished the missing lines for Evan. Or Mystery Brony Theater.
Did you record the script?
Yes, I did.
And the other one?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. If you just send it to me, I can take a look there. I just gotta get Zach's missing lines, except he's kind of... I forget, I'll talk about it later. Okay, that's yours times there. I guess that only leaves yours truly. So, yeah. I got that there. I'm gonna be doing that because my time starts right now. It's the time of Evan. So, where are we today? I'm working hard, guys. I'm working hard. As I mentioned before, I did make a page for the next episode. If you actually look way back up in the chat on the cyber... Right, wait, where's the chat? Either way, it's to my left. Anyway, you'll see the page where I give a little bit of a wet thing there for you, so that way you can see what we're doing and everything like that, and what episodes are doing. I'm working hard, guys. I'm working as hard as I possibly can, and hopefully I'm looking for an August release. Even if I don't end up making the bundle thing there, I have to release an animated thing and everything like that. Cruisers gave me the lines. I just gotta get Zach's lines, and that's it. And, you know, we got some other things coming out there, and I'm working, but like I said, I'm working as hard as I can, guys. I'm working as hard, trying to balance it all. I'm just glad I can clear my mind for MegaCon this weekend. So, like I said, that's all I got. If you need anything, just let me know. And, yeah, that's it. Don't pro the Jared.
Don't pro the Jared.
Don't pro the Jared. That's the lesson we've learned.
Don't pro the Jared.
That's the lesson we've learned tonight, doing that. Don't pro the Jared. You can help us out, guys, by sharing our page with everybody there, getting us some stuff there. There's also got the Discord chat that you can join us in. Like I said, next week's stream is canceled. We will be canceling the next stream due to us doing MegaCon. We'll be back on Sunday the
26th. No, that's next week.
26th. 19th is when we have MegaCon.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Everything's gonna go to hell.
Yeah, 26.
Everything's gonna go to hell. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us tonight. Don't pro the Jared, be a nice person, and don't fuck up your life.
Pretty much, yeah.